Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I have some junk journals to show you. These are in my Etsy shop right now, and I have 3 different themes going on. The first one I'm going to show you is a Raggedy Ann theme. Then I have strawberry shortcake theme, as well as a day on the farm theme. So to start off, I have 3 Raggedy Ann books. These are the 2 different styles. There's 2 of this style of this book, but I wanted to show you this one because I had to add a little heart there and write in and the cookie snatcher, because on this particular book there was an existing sticker on there that I could not get off, so I just decided to cover it up because it just didn't look that great. So I think it looks really cute right now. So there's this style, and the other one looks just like this but minus that right there. So, and then I have this style, Raggedy Ann and Andy, the little gray kitten. So they are all pretty similar. They all have a 2-inch spine with buttons on the spine and then a tassel, and they are tied up with this red and white striped ribbon. This one looks like this. The covers I left the original book. They all have the original pages from the book inside here, along with lots of other fabrics. And then each of the books, I decided to make these little bags to go in because I had an original pillowcase that actually, it wasn't not from when I was little, but it was actually a pillowcase that I used to have, and then I found it at an antique store. So the images from the pillowcase were too big to put in the book, so I just decided to make this cute little drawstring bag. So each one of them will have that. And then these fabrics as well are vintage. So that's one of them, and they're all pretty similar. It's Raggedy Ann in the chair, just little variations. Each of these listings will be separate on my Etsy just because of the covers being different. So I will have a picture of each of these in the listing. I'm just going to go through one of these books because they are all pretty similar, and you will see any differences will be, of course, the book pages in there. And if I had any extra book pages from different vintage books, then you'll see that in the listing. So, but I won't go through all 3 of them. And just so that this video is not so long, I may speed up just to let you know. But in this one, I have different vintage items that are from the 1980s or the 70s. I found these cute little napkins at my parents' house when I went to clean out some of the stuff for my mom. So I have that. I also found paper plates, and then there's various book pages. Like this was from a Raggedy Ann book that I cut out and sewed in. Of course, the book pages from the actual golden book are in here. I have some Sears and Roebuck little dollhouse ad pages, so things like that. So in the first 2 pages I made with my Cricut, I made a Raggedy Ann and Andy little cut up hearts that I put together, and I just thought those were super cute. Each one of the books has those. There are 2 signatures in each of the books, and I don't know the exact page count, but that will be in the listing. So now I'm just going to go through and flip through the pages so you can see what they look like. There are some of the pages are this vintage Raggedy Ann and Andy wrapping paper that I found at my mom's. They will each have a special vintage card. This is actually from my sister's birthday party. And you can cut this off if you don't want that. I just thought it was fun. I put that in the pocket. Here's from a sewing pattern. There's lots of sewing in here. I added tabs, little tuck spots. These were just a lot of fun. I added some children's book sheet music in there. This was from a Raggedy Ann and Andy little coloring book that I found at my mom's house. The next theme of book that I have is Strawberry Shortcake, and it's really super cute. I love this. It is a soft cover one signature book, but it is super chunky, and I will have the actual page count in my listing. So it is made with paper and fabric on the cover. The cover has this red polka dot fabric and then the strawberry fabric around here. On the front part there's a pocket. It's all stitched on. And then this is Strawberry Shortcake was something that I printed off, but I have actual Strawberry Shortcake pieces from a vintage Strawberry Shortcake game in here. This is one of the pieces that I made into a little tag, and that goes in that pocket. There is red zigzag trim and this eyelet lace on the bottom, and then on the back is an actual Huckleberry Pie Strawberry Shortcake fabric. It doesn't have Strawberry Shortcake on it, but it has Huckleberry Pie and the strawberries and I think it's Custard is her little cat's name, I can't remember. But that was fabric from when I was a kid. My mom made something. She made clothes or something with it, but I found it when I went home. It has a tassel and there's a little strawberry button there. Strawberry ribbon and red and white polka dot ribbon. Here's another ribbon that is pink with strawberries and cherries. Some white lace and some red ribbon and this little floral trim there. So I think that turned out really super cute. You can take it off. It's on a little lobster clasp. It's tied up with some of the strawberry fabric that I sewed together, and that's detachable there. You can just take it off. So you open it up and here's a pocket. I have some images here. That's from a calendar. This is a piece from that vintage game, and this is also a tag that I made from that game, one of the game boards. This is a belly band, and I altered a vintage bingo card here, and this is a piece from that game there. This is printed out, and then here is some strawberry washi tape that actually smells like strawberries. So that's cool. I put some pom-pom trim up there and then some red strawberry fabric. There's a little side tuck. Here's the strawberry napkin that I included in there. There's a tuck. Here's a little pocket. There's this. I added Strawberry Shortcake coloring sheet in there. As per my books, there's a lot of stitching. Most of the pockets and belly bands and things like that I like to sew in. Here's a little Strawberry Shortcake envelope. Doily. Here is a vintage seed catalog that had strawberries on there, so I included that in there. It's a little fabric flip that I did with that vintage fabric. It's another little tag that I made. and this is a strawberry shortcake. On the front is the strawberry shortcake paper doll, and then in the little pocket are some clothes that you can put over the top of it. Super cute. I made a little tag out of a coaster that was strawberry on the front, and this is like a little flip up pocket. Here is a lunch sack, and then this is a card that I found at my mom's house again. Frozen fruit salad. It has a recipe on the back for frozen strawberry salad there. Next thing I have is Down on the Farm, and there are two different books that I found, vintage books. One is a little golden book that is The Day on the Farm, and then the other one is actually a California State vintage textbook, and it's called I Like the Country. And in each of the books, all the pages are included in the book, and I used for the spine, it's a 2-inch spine. I used this fabric that has this cows and the pinstripe, green and cream pinstripe. And I left the book as far as, I didn't cover the front and the back, I just covered the spine part. And I did that on both of them. I included a tassel, and the tassel includes a vintage cufflinks that have a horse on them, and I'll hold it up here so you can see. And then I added some farm buttons here that I made into charms. So on this one there is a cow button, a horse button, and a little chicken. Super cute. And then there are all kinds of farm type fabrics and ribbons in there, and zigzag and rickrack. So they are both tied up with this red fabric. It kind of reminds me of like a rooftop of a barn. And then it has that fabric, of course, and then the red rickrack on the trim. So I will start with the little golden book and go through that really quick. This tie can be removed. On the cover here, I wanted to just say that I had to do a little repair work right here. This is like sticker residue. That is one thing I really hate about the stores put stickers on the front of these books, and I tried as hard as I could. That just wouldn't. It is damaged, but I was able to use a little marker to fill in the rest of that. I didn't want to put anything on top of it to cover it up because it just wouldn't have made sense to cover that. It would just say A Day on the Far. So I think it looks great this way anyways. It is an old book, so it has that charm to it. So let's flip through this. So this has a book page, a farm book page here. I believe this was a farm kit from Authentique, so it has really cute vintage papers, like printed vintage. I have some really fun farm fabric that I had found, and I made some tags with these fun stickers, a little chicken, and all the pages are included in here. I add a lot of fabric stitch tabs there. So then moving on to the other book. It's tied up with the ribbon again, the same as this one. Here's the spine. This one has 3 different of the farm buttons. It has that same cufflink, but then it has a gray horse, and then a little sheep, and then a pig. So that's there. But then it has all the same fabrics and things. This is a fabric that has chickens on it, chicken heads. Thought that was cute. So this, I love this book. This is awesome. I can't remember the year of this book, but I know it's pretty old. But it's a music book called I Like the Country. So that's the front, and then the back looks like this. Really cool. So there's the front page. There's just a little side pocket there. And this opens up and there's a donkey sticker there. Here's a vintage pig postcard from Hallmark. I used the same paper that I used for the other book. There's a little tag with a pig on it. It's a belly band. Cute little pocket with that pig fabric. Super cute. I hope you liked all these new books that I'll have in my shop. I am now working on Christmas and hope to have them up hopefully on Black Friday, but if not, they'll be up that weekend or on Cyber Monday. So be on the lookout for those. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, leave me a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.